we value family. We serve families. It's the focus of our mission to help families in Atlanta to attain affordable home ownership. And now that I've been here and a part of Atlanta Habitat's mission for 4 years and understand how we uniquely help families reach this opportunity of affordable home ownership for themselves, I can't think about anything else. I'm Rosalyn Merrick, President and CEO of Atlanta Habitat for Humanity. I was fortunate to attend school at Georgia State University, and I was there as a work-study student. So that meant that while I was studying, I had to go and earn an income to put myself through school. And I was so fortunate to be placed as an intern, work-study intern at the United Way. I went there to work on the 211 helpline, which was a brand new information referral services line at the time. And I just became enamored with the work. I had never, as a kid, met anyone who worked in nonprofit professionally until I became an intern at United Way. And it just sparked something inside of me to think I could do good for a living and for a career. When I graduated, I went right back to United Way to work. And that's where I cut my teeth as a fundraiser and as a nonprofit leader. And it was a tremendous experience. I spent the first 10 years of my career there and continued to move on from there into other missions that I really loved and cared about until ultimately that path led me to Atlanta Habitat. I think I learned about being transparent and authentic, to be one's authentic self, and what it means to hold authenticity as a leader. We're all human beings, we all feel, we all live these experiences and these lives, and it should help inform the decisions that we make as leaders, how we treat others, how we advocate for the issues and causes that we care about. I grew up in a family very similar to the families that we serve. My mom, single mom, worked really hard to provide a life for me. My sisters, who are both older, had moved out, so it was really just my mom and me trying to make it work. And we spent most of our time in rentals. And she so desired to place us in a home that she could own. And eventually, long after I'd become an adult, she realized that dream for herself with my father. But I just remember how it felt to long for that, to be in a home but rent it and want to feel a part of that neighborhood but not quite achieve that. It means everything to me as an adult. I know it means everything to our families. So that whole struggle just to make life work when you have limited financial means and try to root yourself in a place that allows you to do all the other things you want to do in life, that so resonates with my own personal experience and journey. But like many others, home ownership was a lucky first for my husband and I when we achieved it. Not many of us in my immediate family had achieved home ownership for ourselves, and I knew how much it meant to do that and to share that with our sons. So I think that was part of what really intrigued me about the mission as I began to reconnect with it and explore it as a prospective employee. And now that I've been here and a part of Atlanta Habitat's mission for 4 years and understand how we uniquely help families reach this opportunity of affordable home ownership for themselves, to first read their story and their journey, their why on paper, to meet them. Oftentimes they're sitting out here in the hallway at the Wall of Dreams with their house leader, making the selections of their home, what their floor and tile and their front door will look like. And oftentimes there are tears that moment and they cry thinking they would never have realized this for themselves. Fast forward all the way to the dedication when they cried tears of joy to get to the place where they stood on their own front porch they built with their own 2 hands and say, these are the keys to my home. I can't think about anything else. In fact, I can't imagine being anywhere else. It is so important at this time in our society, in our community, when this particular goal to reach is so unattainable for so many.